If the universe began with the Big Bang, where is its center? It's a natural question to ask. If everything started from a single point, you'd think there must be a starting line, a cosmic middle. But here's a mind-bending truth: the universe has no center. And once you grasp why, you will never look at space the same way again. It's a concept that shatters our everyday intuition about how things work. So, let's start by clearing up the biggest mistake most people make when thinking about the Big Bang. We tend to imagine it as a massive explosion happening somewhere out in empty space, like a gigantic firework bursting in the night sky. We picture all the galaxies and stars flying outward from that one central point, filling up a pre-existing void. But that picture is completely wrong. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion asterisk in asterisk space. It was the expansion asterisk of asterisk space itself. Before the Big Bang, there was no empty universe waiting to be filled. There was no space, no time. Space itself was born in that moment and has been stretching ever since. Think about it. If there was no outside for the explosion to happen in, then the very idea of a central location for the bang just dissolves. The event wasn't contained within space, it created space. This is a fundamental shift in perspective. It's not about matter flying through space, but about the fabric of space itself expanding and carrying matter along with it. To help visualize this, let's use a popular analogy: the balloon. Imagine you take a deflated balloon and draw a bunch of dots all over its surface. Each dot represents a galaxy. Now, start inflating the balloon. As it gets bigger, what happens to the dots? Every single dot moves away from every other dot. Pick any dot on that surface and look around. From its perspective, all the other dots are receding. But is there a center asterisk on the surface asterisk of the balloon? No. The center is inside the balloon, in a dimension the dots on the surface can't access. The universe works in a similar way. Our three-dimensional space is like the two-dimensional surface of that balloon. As space expands, every galaxy moves away from every other galaxy. There is no central galaxy that everything is moving away from. From the vantage point of any galaxy, it looks like it's at the center of the expansion, but that's just an illusion created by the uniform stretching of space. This is precisely why every place looks like the center of the universe, no matter where you are, whether it's in our own Milky Way galaxy or a galaxy billions of light years away. You would observe all other distant galaxies moving away from you. This isn't because your location is special or privileged. It's simply because space itself is expanding everywhere, equally. The cosmic fabric is stretching uniformly in all directions. So, every observer in every galaxy has the same experience. They see themselves as the stationary center of an expanding cosmos. But if everyone thinks they're at the center, then in reality, nobody is. The concept of a single, universal center thus doesn't apply to this kind of expansion. It's a democratic universe. Every point is as central as any other. Okay, so if there's no center now, where did the Big Bang actually happen? The answer is as simple as it is profound. It happened everywhere, at the same time. The Big Bang wasn't a localized event that occurred at a single coordinate in space. Instead, in the very beginning, every single point in our entire universe was unimaginably close together. The entire cosmos, everything we see today and everything beyond, was compressed into an incredibly dense and hot state. As space expanded, those points moved apart, creating the vast distances we see between galaxies today. So, you can't point to a spot in the sky and say, "That's where the Big Bang happened." It happened right where you are sitting. It happened where the Andromeda Galaxy is. It happened in the most distant regions of space we can see. There is no middle to return to, because the beginning was everywhere. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, I've heard scientists talk about the observable universe, and we're at the center of that. Right. This is a common point of confusion, and it's a great question. The observable universe is not the entire universe. It's just the part of the universe that we can, in principle, see from Earth. This means that, when we look at distant objects, we're seeing them as they were in the past. There's a limit to how far we can see, a cosmic horizon beyond which the light from objects has not had enough time to reach us since the beginning of the universe. We are indeed at the center of our own observable universe, but that's a tautology. It's like being in the middle of your own field of view. An alien in a galaxy billions of light-years away would also be at the center of their own observable universe, which would be a different sphere of space overlapping with ours. It doesn't mean either of us is at the true center of the entire cosmos. So, could the universe be infinite? This is one of the biggest questions in cosmology. You can't find the middle of something that goes on forever, but what if it's finite? Even if the universe is finite, it can still have no center or edge within space itself. Think back to the balloon analogy. The surface of a sphere is finite in area, but it has no center and no edge on its surface. You can travel forever in any direction and never fall off. You'll just end up back where you started. Our three-dimensional universe could be the higher-dimensional equivalent of this, a shape called a three-sphere. It would be finite in volume but have no boundary or central point. In either case, whether the universe is finite or infinite, the idea of a center just doesn't fit the model of reality that our observations support. Why does any of this matter? Because it fundamentally changes how we see our place in the cosmos. For most of human history, we believed we were at the center of everything. First, it was the Earth at the center of the solar system. Then, the Sun was at the center of the galaxy, but we kept learning that we were wrong. Now we know our planet isn't special. Our Sun is central? Even our Milky Way galaxy is just one of hundreds of billions, adrift in the cosmic ocean. The universe doesn't revolve around us. It doesn't revolve around anything. It simply is, and we are a part of it, not the point of it. This perspective is both humbling and liberating. It leads us to a powerful conclusion. There is no cosmic throne. There is no center of creation. There is no privileged position in all of space. Every point is equal. Every galaxy is experiencing the same cosmic expansion. And that means the universe doesn't belong to one special place. It belongs to everywhere, and to everyone. Thank you for watching. If this blew your mind, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the cosmos.